Welcome back to Slingshot Disc Golf. I just want to be very clear that the pros that I compare myself to in this video are way better than me and they can throw way further. That being said, that doesn't mean I'm not using the same technique. I made this video for two reasons. One, to promote myself as a disc golf coach. Two, to give a very clear answer as to what I think about walking around the disc. Let's get into it. There's a certain point in the X step where you leave the disc in one spot and you move around it. The disc is not supposed to move at all. Right here is the moment during the throw when the left foot lands where the disc will never leave the mouse. It'll never actively go backwards. Just watch. Pretty impressive. It's levitating. It's not moving. He is walking around the disc. I recently taught myself how to walk around the disc because I want to be a well-rounded disc golf coach. That's what I want to be. Watch this throw. My body is moving around the disc. I did that by reaching out actively as slow as I possibly could. And the disc looked like I was walking around it, but I wasn't. I was coiling my shoulders and pushing out as slow as I possibly could. The reason the disc stays in one spot is because it's an optical illusion. So this is me walking around the disc right here. My shoulders are uncoiling while I'm walking away from the disc, attempting to extend my arm as I'm walking away or moving around it. So this is what my shoulders look like at full reach out. Your shoulders need to look like this when you're at full extension. Anthony Barella has my favorite reach back because it's the most like mine. It's an aggressive extension. Mine's a lot more aggressive, but his is aggressive. This is probably past the moment where the disc is supposed to stay in one spot and not actively move back. So I have the mouse right here. Here's Anthony Barella. Okay, well, he obviously actively reached back because that's nowhere near the mouse. I keep it in tight, kind of like him, and then at the last minute, when my left arm and my body's coming through, I time this massive kind of like that creates even more momentum going backwards, and it makes me twice as explosive. And I love that I do it that way. I love that my reach out doesn't look like Paul Mcbeth, doesn't look like Drew Gibson, doesn't even look like Barella's, doesn't look like anybody's. It's my own thing. But I'll tell you this, if you do not actively extend, it's going to be so hard to coil your shoulders and get into a powerful position. Because if you get stuck with this mindset of walking around the disc, what you're actually going to be doing most of the time is trying to get away from the disc. My mouse is on the spot where the disc should stay. It should not move. How did the disc move from there to there without actively putting it there? So after I saw that, this is the position I tried to get into. I never looked back. I never thought about walking around the disc again. All I thought about was getting this disc right here, like Paul has it, and making sure that my left arm is where it's at and that my legs and my whole body are ready to spin through. That's why I teach the double move. I spin my body as I am reaching out. It is two different directions. So you're either leaving the disc literally in one spot, not going in that direction, and you're going to end up doing this like I did, or you can be proactive and set yourself up with a powerful coil. Do your X step and reach out as slow as you possibly can. You're going backwards, but you're also going out, and that's why it looks like it levitates. Your arm doesn't go this way until you jump start it like that. I'm not going like this at all. I just got to that by turning my body, my leg, my core. To turn before this is at full reach back, the double move. You can look at this right here and you can critique my form all day long. But at the end of the day, my leg is doing the same thing. My body is in the same alignment. Can I do it as good as Paul Mcbeth? No. Can I throw as far as Paul Mcbeth? No. But can I still do it with a similar technique and get distance that I'm completely satisfied with and feel the effortless snap, all the things you really want from your backhand? Yes, because I learned how to use my body in the correct way. These are the things that matter. These are the things that I'm going to teach as an individual coach. These are the things I believe I can teach. I can get you in these positions. I can get you your legs doing the right thing, your core, your left arm, the double move. Where's your body in relation to your arm? What state is your arm in? Are you loose? Are you relaxed? Are you using your fast twitch muscles? The thing that I want to offer and the thing that I think is really important is getting your arm up to speed. And that's why Paul Mcbeth straight up says it in his field work video. He says, go out to a field and throw as far as you possibly can. Get the accuracy down later, because you have to learn to get your arm up to speed before you can dial in the accuracy of that arm speed. If you start with your arm and you try to do all these things with your arm and then learn your body later, you're just going to get your arm up to speed later and have to relearn all the accuracy anyway. So you might as well start from your feet to your legs, to your core, to your back, to your left arm, and build it from the body up, from the ground up.